I'm a man of my word. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, calisthenics, push-ups, running. Military trained. I'm an insomniac. I don't sleep much. We're at war. We got a war on drugs, and that war on drugs is a war on the black community. Yeah. Westmore, you said you was going to talk to me. You didn't. You went your whole campaign and didn't say 2 words to me. In the 2022 elections, white people was pushing black candidates because white people need black votes. I've been policing the police and watching Baltimore since 1997. All right? So Westmore in 2023, when you swear in, I got first. I was making a movie. You part of the movie. The Westmore and Shorty Show. You feel me? The Westmore and Shorty Show. That's Westmore. And that's a post up. I'm getting ready to post this and send this to the Supreme Court. I'm getting ready to send this to the Supreme Court. All right? Dwayne G. Davis, 11905 Falls Road. That's my store. We talking about Dred Scott. That's Caylin Young from the Civil Rights Division of the Baltimore City. Civil Rights and Equity. I came and talked to you. You don't want to talk to me. I've been trying to file my complaint with you for 2 weeks now. You don't want to talk to me. I got your social media page, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Social media for social changes. Like I said, thank you for thank you for informing me about your upcoming fundraising events. Get Shorty. That's Get Shorty. And that's Shorty, the champion for justice. All right? They said if you want to hide something, hide it in a book. You're going to stand for something or fall for anything. That's Shorty. You feel me? And this is the book. That's the United States District Court, February 2018. I own Shorties. I own all parts of me. You feel me? Dwayne G. Davis. And I was established in 1998. All right? I own me. I'm a businessman. That's Bank of America. Bank of America, SunTrust Bank, Insurance Incorporated. We talking about $250 million. All right? And banking fraud. And these are the forged checks right here. All right? The city participated in this. The state participated in this. You feel me? That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. Like I said, city, county, state, and federal levels. I'm going to the Supreme Court with this because I am Dred Scott. You feel me? I am Dred Scott. This is the movie. If you go directly to Senator Antonio Hayes, he got this book. I gave him this book in 2018 before Mayor Pugh got locked up. All right? And we talking about your prison industry. That's WJZ. You got to play the whole hour-and-a-half interview. Parole and probation. Consent to be videotaped. That's Adam May. Adam May ain't here no more. I chased him out of town. I chased a lot of reporters out of town. But like I said, you got to report this. WJZ. Kai Jackson, Mary Bubala, Vic Carter. We talking about Fox 45. We talking about the role the media plays in misinformation. I'm an activist. I'm not a terrorist. And I was making a movie about Baltimore. All right. That's certified mail. Like I said, Jody Knoll Road. Dee Shortman. All right. And that's the Kamenetz. All right. And you seen the mail receipt to Kamenetz. Kamenetz had that. 2016. I'm showing you how they don't take care of our information. That's candidate filing receipt. I ran for office. I was on the ballot in 2022, and you took me off the ballot. Campaign financing violations. Like I said, I was making a movie. That's Governor Hogan. I am Dred Scott. See the emails? That's Sarah Marquette from the Department of Justice. She destroyed evidence. That's the Governor's Office of Minority Affairs. That's Martin O'Malley. That's Anthony Brown. He's going to be the Attorney General now. That's Anthony Brown. And this is while I was locked up on Bosley Avenue. See that? Prisoners' rights. I'm a whistleblower. Enclosed, you will find the correspondence that you filed with our office. All right? You had that. The jury never got to see this information. The jury never got to see this. You feel me? The governor's office. The governor's office. So during your transition from Governor Hogan to you, you got to get all this information. emails. All right. Judge Bridges. This is the Maryland Legislative Black Caucus. The Maryland Legislative Black Caucus, because you're a delegate and you're supposed to represent us. I sent this to y'all in 2009 before I got locked up. 1402 Lockner. You kidnapped me from my home. And these are your elected officials. These are your elected officials. You feel me? Jill P. Carter's in here. Congressman Dutch Ruppersberger. Hardin, Mikulski. The Maryland Black Caucus. 2009. Emails. Ed Norris. 2009. You see the emails? 1402 Lockner. Dear Judge Bridges. Told y'all I was making a documentary. That's my phone number. It's a public number. Lisa Madigan. Dutch Ruppersberger. Senator Hardin, Durbin. Illinois Attorney General. And that's my Attorney General ID number in Illinois. Because like I said, I was kidnapped. False imprisonment for filming a documentary about racism in the Lake County judicial system. Not only Lake County, but Waukegan, Lake County, and Cook County, Baltimore County, and Baltimore City. That's Baltimore Mikulski. That's 2009 before I got locked up. All right. P.O. Box 38. All right. Before I got locked up. These are your elected officials. You see them? These are your elected officials. And this is from 2008, 2009. All right. November 3rd, 2009. Shellenberger should have done this in September 2008. Federal and state violations. All right. And right here is where the fraud is at. And y'all accepted this in your courts. To whom it may concern. On February the 1st, 2008. Dwayne Davis, leasee of the Ridge Country Store. Yeah, you said I would no longer own the property. Y'all filed papers and took my property, but you were still signing checks out my account. See who that is? Comptroller's office. See when it was filed? 2008. They filed this paperwork while I was locked up. I was still locked up in a correctional facility in Lake County, Illinois on May 20th. All right? And that's James Hammond. All right, Cockeysville, Maryland. All right. Good morning. I hope this finds you in a cooperative mood. This is the property you took from me in 2007. It was a videotape. It was the Christmas party from Falls Road. It was evidence exposing the corruption in Lake County courts. I came to file a $2.5 billion class action lawsuit against Lake County. This is the property that you stole from me in 2011, all right? A subpoena, a writ of subpoena, and nobody got charged. You took my truck, my computer, you took 14 storyboards, 14 movies, external hard drives, a computer, and Enzer let that go. You feel me? It says right here, a body attachment, and nobody got locked up. Nobody was liable for that information. The truck was worth $6,000 and the contents of the vehicle was worth $250 million. That's the Department of Public Safety and Corrections Services. You feel me? Dwayne G. Davis versus Baltimore County Police. Yeah. Because y'all kidnapped me. That's James Hammond. Those are the criminal charges I filed against James Hammond. Those are the criminal charges I filed against James Hammond. And y'all didn't do nothing about it. You can't have but 2 leases on one property. Those are the charges I filed against Jake Davis for income tax evasion and fraud. Y'all never paid no taxes in 2008. And I need a federal and state audit. Peter Frankite got that. You feel me? He got that. These are the false charges that you filed against me, Jake Davis. That's my property on Falls Road. I never got a trial. I never got a trial. I never got a trial for this case. You never took me to court. If you'd have took me to court, all this would have been settled. You feel me? That's Jake Davis, Renwood. That's Peter Frankite, the controller. and Brian Frost, the Attorney General. We talking about consumer protection fraud. And I filed that in 2016. It's notarized. That makes it legal in any state in this country. You feel me? These are the supporters of shorties. These are the supporters of shorties. These are the supporters of shorties. And it says right here, we are requesting that all state and local officials. All right. This is a petition for you to take care of my rights. So I put it all on the toilet. That's Nancy Pelosi. All right. That's Nancy Pelosi. We're talking about the Democratic and the Republican Party. And that's the elections. Blacks got a right to vote in Maryland. Ex-felons can vote. That's voter suppression by the Democratic Party. Perez knows about it. I'm with Runners for Justice. And that's M&T Bank, the Weaver Award, because I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner. Homelessness and mass incarceration. And we talking about the Democratic Party. Did you use the toilet today? Because we getting ready to flush some careers down the hole. We're going to end this shit that's going on. Welcome to the shit show. And I'm going to show you some shit. Adrian Jones. Racism don't work without black cooperation. All black ain't black. You got a black face, but you carrying out a white agenda of white supremacy. We call it plantation politicians. And this is the plantation. That's Commissioner Harrison. Yeah, go to Commissioner Harrison. He got a yellow envelope. That yellow envelope exposes the corruption. Go to Mayor Pugh. She just got out of jail. She can tell you about it. She came from Alabama. Alabama is tied to Baltimore's 401k. Their investment portfolio is tied to Alabama state prison industry. Alabama's prison industry is the #1 product. Alabama, Louisiana, and you came for Louisiana. Angola, the biggest plantation and the biggest penitentiary in America. That's Jack Young. And that's Kathleen Ash from the project manager from the Maryland Film Office. I was making a movie about y'all. That's the Department of Justice. Robert Hardin. All right? And it's right here. And that's the letter from Johnny Oleski asking the Department of Justice to investigate this. McFadden, Jones, all these black officials won't open their mouth, and they didn't do nothing to protect my rights. Read it right there. U.S. Department of Justice, Charles Street, to investigate my case. So Westmore, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Y'all seen me at the Veterans Day Parade. Clarence Davis. Odette Ramos got all my information. Odette Ramos got the book. Thelma Branch. Ivy. Glover. We talking about your politics and your politicians. Ryan Dorsey been knowing me since he was a little boy. He used to come to my store on Falls Road. Ryan Dorsey has a Jailhouse Diary. So if anything happens to me, go to Ryan Dorsey. Go to Sandy. Go to Corey McCrae. You feel me? Mary Pat Clark. Bill Ferguson. You feel me? I gave y'all a rim shot. These are your elected officials. I was potty training politicians. And these are the people that you elect for this bullshit. So everything that Thelma Branch got, on December the 10th, 2010, we was at Councilman Welch's retirement party. Thelma Branch, McFadden, they had me put out the event. I ain't forgot about that. Thelma, tell me something good. Tell me now. Because I'm getting ready to flush careers down the hole. We're going to end this shit in Baltimore. You feel me? We're going to end this shit. Runners for justice. And I ain't running from nothing. So Bill Ferguson, Adrian Jones, the 2023 session, I want justice. I want my justice. I'm Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Go to Senator Antonio Hayes and get this book. Y'all sent the police to my house and put guns to my head in 2015. You did it again. I'm not scared of dying. But if I die, Man, my legacy is going to tell the truth about Baltimore. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and we still a cash crop. You picking our kids off the street like you used to pick cotton out the fields. I'm a champion for justice. Let's get shorty. That's my crown award. You feel me? That's my crown award. And that's my Verizon award. And Mayor Pugh gave me that Verizon award. I'm part of the community. You feel me? So when you see me, put some respect on my name. Shorty, put your mask up? No. Shorty, I'm masking Baltimore. And I put it in a book. Do blacks have rights in the 21st century? Dr. K, Henry Louis Gates, Mark Steiner, WEEA Radio, For the Culture, Roland Martin, Jason Rodriguez, Larry Young. Y'all been shielding this because y'all been eating off that plate too long. Y'all been selling blacks into slavery with a white person's agenda. Plantation politics in Baltimore. Yeah, and our kids is the crop.